The reason we have extra baddies, John, is because you shot the sky.
Welcome to Dungeons with Friends.
Why not?
I had coffee in my mouth.
Oh, that's fair. Yes, we are an acapella and we are a Dungeons and Dragons actual play stream and the podcast and the thingies. Follow us on the things, like us on the things. We're gonna have a TikTok.
Why? I don't think so. Does anyone want to watch us do any of those like freaking
gonna do it.
those dances?
Oh, well,
Like-
first off, no, I was under the assumption you're just gonna like put clips of our stuff up there. I ain't doing any TikTok.
Are we gonna do this thing the trend now where you throw the clothing on the floor and you're popped up in that outfit? We could do it to our characters.
We could do the one. I've seen the thing that's like Andy's coming. Have y'all seen that?
Yes.
That where somebody shouts, "Andy's coming!" And it's like you're the toys in Toy Story.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was.
Well, you're supposed to leave your eyes open. I think we
Why
all
is
close
this
our eyes.
What's
Yeah.
with this eraser?
Yeah. No.
To be fair,
It starts as a nice little bear, but then you can
critters.
peel off its skull.
Yeah.
Yes.
She used the parts of it
Why?
as an eraser.
So
Because Vera's weird and she likes those things.
we've all had lunch. All of our blood sugars are up. We're all hyped. Who would like to recap our last episode?
I will give it a shot. Orion got paranoid, started shooting fireballs into the mist, the sandy mist. We got jumped by a couple things. We beat 2 of them down, and then 2 others ran off back into the mist because they're scared because we killed the other 2.
Yes.
Yeah,
And what else happened?
we're now
And
making-
Dan.
now we're actually in not like the sandy mist. We're in any real actual mist, so it kind of means we're going to a different.
Yes. You
Dimension.
take inspiration. And so... Hang on.
Also, this is why I can't do laundry.
And so...
Why I don't fold laundry.
What are y'all doing over there?
That's what happened. You don't know what happened.
Don't you know?
What happens on this side of the DM screen is not your business.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Over there.
It is and it isn't.
Pay attention to your stuff over there.
Yes. So you all you've just finished a brief lunch. Get it? Because we just had lunch. Now you get the thing and that you're all... Fuck you. So you all have just finished a brief lunch in the domain of in the mists between the domains of dread, the soft mist pattering and the tunnel overhead. What are you all doing?
I'm ready to keep going.
Yeah, keep marching. We want to get out of here.
Yeah, we kind of want to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay. You all finish your meal. You all, I assume, tie yourselves back together.
Yes.
That would be correct.
By the way, do you guys ever untie yourselves?
I'm kind of.
I did.
I'm gonna be
Ryan did.
untied. I'm gonna be good to be untied.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
okay,
me.
yeah, just die.
Well, I'm right behind Strahd. To me, if anything's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to y'all first.
Oh, yeah.
So if I untie myself, then boom, done.
Okay.
Thanks.
So, you all...
Kevin's like, and now that one gets separated.
Yep. Bye. Been fun knowing Matilda. No, you all continue on this path probably for another 3-4 hours. The mist just sort of... After a while, you lose sight of the dust behind you, and now it's just this tunnel forward and backwards. And after a little bit, the tunnel starts to sort of take curves. At this point, it's been perfectly straight. But up ahead, you see a perfect curve in it. What do y'all do?
Follow.
But can we still see the light at the tunnel?
So there hasn't been a light at the end. You see it curve, and then it's just you can just see the wall of the tunnel.
Okay.
I don't think it's a good thing to have a light at the tunnel.
In this particular instance.
I think that we just keep following it.
I mean, no, we're
Okay.
definitely just following
Yeah,
what we're
well,
gonna
we
do.
don't have a
Like,
choice.
He's in charge of this.
Okay. So you all continue on, and it sort of curves.
Strong,
And
do you feel
curves.
different at all?
No.
No.
Fair enough.
It's getting good. That Strahd impersonation is good.
I'm trying.
Yeah, so you continue on, and I'd like for everyone to make me perception checks. You may make it an advantage because you have a rope of ice on your buddy.
That's
What are we doing? Advantage of what?
18.
Perception checks.
Perception check.
20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I like them dirty.
I don't know fuck about shit.
Yeah.
You never do, Orion. I'm supposed to be the flighty person in this campaign, but you are way more than I am.
What do you mean flighty?
Just everything, just do. It's just one of the many reasons I love you.
Okay.
So in love with you.
Uh,
There's Orion and John,
Orion is not paying attention.
and he's up at the front.
He's sitting here with his drift globe trying to figure out how it works. He thinks it's neat. The rest of you have your eyes peeled, and you notice that the mist starts getting a little bit dusty again. And
Into a new dress.
Strahd sees it first, and he goes, "Stop." And Van Richten stops, and he goes,
I run into Van Richten, not
"Yeah."
paying attention.
Yeah.
And Strahd is silent for a second. He goes, "Did you just bring us in a fucking circle?" And Van Richten is silent for a second and goes, "I do not think so." Yes. And so Van Richten kind of turns to look to you all. He goes,
Wow. I mean, I'm sure
Just
that.
because it's dusty don't mean that it's like. Is it your dust? Do you feel connected to this dust? Can you make it fuck off?
Are we sad?
Strahd looks at you and goes,
Does the food taste worse now?
and you can see him focus on this
Excuse me,
dust
Lola.
for a
Sorry my
second,
existence.
and he
Dog.
he goes, "I don't have control over this dust."
So it's new dust.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Hold on. How old all do we feel? Are we all sad, or are we?
Oh, Avros is still frozen in fear, 1 foot in the air from when Strahd said stop. Like he's just.
Okay. Avros.
Are you
Orion.
flexible?
There's nothing going on up
Yeah,
there.
at this point,
Judy,
maybe.
how are you feeling? Are you sad? Do you feel like a little bit more of like a weight's been lifted off?
So you have not felt any relief
Okay.
at this point. Like it's not like you left Strahd's and you were like, ah. Like it's still felt that heavy anxiety over your heads.
Daily life.
Yep. And also in the game. Yeah. So yeah.
So it's new dirt or new dust.
I don't think we're back.
You wanted to go to other domains.
Dominion.
so-
Well, I mean, I did. I guess I'm just.
He just wants to make sure we didn't do all that for nothing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Rudolph. Please, lead on. Rudolph, with your nose so bright.
Play tonight, then how the reindeer loved him.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if that's public domain. I don't know if it's public domain.
Yippee!
Us singing it is.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. Whatever notes y'all are singing.
Just get an
Yeah.
auto tune for that section.
So
Get 'em
Are you
bored.
googling it real quick?
tempted.
So we're just gonna keep dredging forward.
Yeah.
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 Can we walk any faster? I mean,
Oh,
I don't
and
know who can turn into a horse. A horse.
yeah, at the sort of like weak point in the chain is Avros,
Avros, buddy. you
who only
want
has a
little-
25-foot walk speed.
Okay.
I can't. I'm a flyer, but like flying in this is a bad idea.
I get that. How would you feel if you could ride me as a horse? Would that help you?
Of
Ryan,
course.
do I have permission to ride your wife?
Of course, that's how it is.
You gotta wear protection.
That's fair. Do you have
So-
saddle
oh
on?
my god! Y'all are disgusting human beings.
Why is that?
I am a fucking horse.
And Strahd pipes up. He goes, "Honestly, you're also fucking exhausting."
Yeah.
I will of course take
Okay.
your assistance.
So I'm gonna turn into a horse and just kind of hurl Avros onto my back.
You do so. Yeah, you
Yeah.
make your form, and you hop on to Matilda, and you
Hop
all
on.
you all are now able to pick up a little pace
call
because
me in high
yeah,
school.
you're moving a little faster. Oh my god! I have this button I get to use now.
What?
What's that one?
that one?
It's like a Twitch emote. It's like a lizard going.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys deserve it a lot, but I only use it sparingly. And so, yes, you all continue on, and eventually the sort of muddy dust becomes finer again, and it looks like you're approaching what would look like New Barovia now, where it's sort of now swapping over to dust. I need to change the sound again.
God, Kevin.
What?
Why did you sound?
Why do you do that, John? Your just existence is
Yes.
a lot for me to handle sometimes.
And so, you all walk for another few hours. You would think that it's now approaching your biological clock of evening. You do?
How close? I mean, can we see anything ahead? Like, it look like we're getting close to something?
I would like for everyone to make me perception checks.
You can do it through advantage.
First, you can make it an advantage because you have a device.
I got a 7. So.
Perception?
Yes.
12.
11.
Perception, I think it's +1, so it's 15. How do you have mine memorized?
Pay attention.
So, sorry, who had the highest?
15.
15. It is actually then Orion who spots it over Van Richten's head. He sees just a glimmer of light at the end of this tunnel.
Are we dead?
There's a opening up there.
We might be at the end?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Are we about to emerge from it? After
So,
a great deal of pushing?
Strahd, have you ever thought about hell?
Yes, I'm aware of it.
I make the joke because Judy said
Where's that
You know,
lizard?
typically in a group there is the brains of the operation.
He is not.
Which of you is it?
Did you put your fucking
Everyone raises their hand.
No, you put your hand down. He has the technical brains. I'm the only one here with fucking common sense.
What the fuck? I became Strahd. How much shit have I gotten us out of by being able to change
Shut
personas?
up! Shut up! All of you shut the fuck up! God fucking damn it.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna just change it to Strahd, just be like.
I'm sorry. Didn't I become the Burgomaster after someone beheaded him?
And
Beheaded him?
so
His
Van
capital was
Richten
detained.
Van Richten looks back at you all and goes, "You know, I said everything is rather dangerous. Probably just be ready."
Like to enter the other world?
Yeah, when we come over there, I never know where we're going to end up. So just
Be prepared. Got it.
be ready.
I'm a horse?
Of course.
Nay?
I mean, once
Okay.
we get closer, I'll hop off so you can.
He looks at you and makes horse noises. He goes, it's gibberish.
It would have been real hard to.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna look at him like, what?
Yeah. And he continues sort of rolling on. You see him go, oh, 1 second. And he takes a second and you see his form change and he just suddenly appears to be a man standing, now just sort of walking normally.
Van Richten?
Van Richten, yeah. And he's wearing these like fine white linens and a big sort of white and red scarf around his neck. And he looks back at you and he goes, if you can, perhaps maybe try to look a little less conspicuous.
Alright, I'm gonna change this to Strahd.
Okay, you're getting off of me now.
You turn into Strahd. Strahd
Yeah.
looks at you and goes, and he looks at Van Richten and kind of thinks for a second, and he like transforms. He's wearing sort of black linens with a sort of similar scarf that he's wrapped all around his head, with a pair of goggles set in. You can see between all of them.
I'm just gonna make myself look exactly like myself, but a foot.
You do so. He looks at you and goes,
I'm sitting there going through my repertoire in my head, like, who can I be?
I'm just gonna stay the same because I don't think
Yeah.
I'm-
Okay, not,
Well, I'll
let's
get rid
cons-
of the feathers. I'll look like a normal.
Let's see,
Okay.
less conspicuous.
Seven.
So, I'm going child form.
okay,
Like this.
okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Andora's skating look. Her
Yeah?
Studio 54 look. I think that's the look I'm going to go for.
Okay.
The big, gorgeous afro.
Yeah.
Pale white skin. Red jumpsuit.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. All in white and then all in black.
Yeah.
You have to have red.
And so they start. You all change. You keep walking. The entrance, or what seems to be the exit, is now probably 300 or 400 feet away. And Strahd stops
happening!
with like a jerk, and you all feel the rope thunk as
Oh, not me.
Strahd. Yeah, you're good. You thunk into him, and he goes, Rudolph, is it sunny? And Rudolph looks back and goes, yeah. Oh. And you see him reach down into his bag and he pulls out a black parasol.
I love him. I love him. Oh, I love him.
And he goes,
So endearing.
onward.
Strahd, you're my favorite.
I have a question, Pete. If I was to extend a wing to cover Strahd like a umbrella, but I had changed myself to look like a human, would my wing provide shade, or was it?
It would not.
Okay, cool.
So you all continue walking. You're now probably about 20 feet from the exit. I'd like for everyone to again make me perception checks.
Okay.
You may make some with advantage because you have a rope of ice.
17!
17!
Oh.
9.
Yeah. So you two spot it first.
Oh, God.
You see, at first you think that the tunnel continues on, but your eyes sort of adjust to it. There's sort of these sweeping sand dunes off just beyond the sort of portal, and this light, this sort of purple light, casting long shadows over these dunes as the sun sets over them. And you would think that you are now at the exit.
Okay, with why you said you think you are now at the exit, I'm saying that we're probably not.
Okay.
That's more of an insight check than a perception check.
I'd like to make an insight check against the DM.
Yeah. You rolled wrong. No.
So what do you all do? Yeah. You each sort of take your first steps out. The first thing that hits you is how fucking hot it is.
Wait, we went
Are we in Texas?
hotter.
Yeah, so this is a dry
Is
heat,
this Texas in August?
but it is like stepping into an oven.
So Texas.
A dry oven. You
Texas is humid, John.
Yeah, you just step out and just feel your skin start to tighten
Yeah.
with how dry it is. You look up and the sky is perfectly clear. Perfectly blue from horizon to horizon. These long orange, blue, or not blue, orange, yellow sand dunes just stretch all across. You look back and there is now suddenly this wall of sand. As the last person comes through, it closes behind you.
We've all made it through.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Welcome to Hak-Arar.
Hakarar.
Hak-Arar.
So do you know where we are inside Hak-Arar?
So
At the edge.
Van Richten looks at you, looks around and goes,
Okay, well, I guess we need to start figuring out where we are.
I'll untie myself and I'll fly up and I'll just survey around a little bit, see if I can spot anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna untie myself as well.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
you-
untie everybody.
you each untie yourselves, and Avros, you fly up, and you see behind you Strahd lifting up behind you, flying with you. And he's like,
I just imagine he's like Mary Poppins with his little umbrella.
that's exactly what he
And he
is.
has a bag of holding.
Oh my
That's even better.
I am
Baby,
Mary
you're so
Poppins,
good.
y'all. Yeah, he just floats up with you, and this I won't make you make a perception check, because you made so many. You look over, and as far as the eye can see are these sand dunes. Go ahead and make a perception check. Strahd's gonna make one too. With advantage because of your rubber eyes. Okay. So you spot it first. It's probably 5 miles away because it's so clear. You can see, and these dunes just go forever. but your keen eyes, you spot one thing far off in the distance. A small, almost imperceptible brown speck against the sea of dunes. Don't know what it is, but there it is.
Just, my lord, do you see the dot over there?
Do you have an accent now? What is this? Anyway. And he looks and he goes, oh, yes, I do see. Peculiar. Yeah. When you get down, Strahd goes, yes, we saw some item far off that way, about 5 miles.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, and you all start walking. The Van Richten's wheelchair, again, has no problem in the sand. It sort of seems to spin faster, sort of kick dust underneath it to keep moving on these dunes.
Do I get hit with any of the dust?
You do. Yeah, being right behind him, occasionally up in your face.
To get past the burning heat, Avarice will just do donuts in the air as
Yeah.
both the scouting thing and to keep moving, so the wind is always like keeping him cool.
Jeez, it looks like you don't have wings.
It does make it a little better, yeah. Eventually, though, the sun sets behind the final dune, and you all feel this wave of cold sweep over you. It immediately goes from being probably 120, 130 degrees to 40 in all of a minute. And suddenly you're all shivering, and you realize just how terribly cold these dunes are now.
I don't know if this is better or worse than the dirt. Does it?
Can we dig
like
out? Can we dig out some of the dune and like kind of create a cave to sleep in?
We could try.
Do we still feel anxious here too?
You do. Yeah, you feel that same ever-present anxiety.
Well, they don't call it the domain of dreads for fun. So,
What are you eating down there?
about
Why do you keep calling her Lucy?
Lola, whatever her name is.
how far can we tell how much longer it would take us to get to the brown speck?
So y'all would think it would probably take you 4 or 5 hours to get there.
And what time of day is it now?
The sun is just set.
Would we occur point of exhaustion?
You'd be close.
Is anyone thirsty?
I think we all have supplies with us, like adventuring supplies.
Just say I can create water if we need to. Fine, fuck my drag, right?
I'll take some more water, and
If
you'll
you-
see Avarice just like uncap his
I
thing,
would
just pour it in the
not
ground
pour it
behind
out
him.
because I need water to do so.
Wait, you need water to create
I
water?
just need a drop, and I can create like a lot.
So you're like,
Someone cry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can create 10 gallons of water based off of a drop.
Avarice, your feathers are ugly.
Oh, never
I
mind.
just don't believe you.
Strahd comes up behind you.
Yeah. No, but does anyone have an empty vial so I can like gather up some of the sand real quick?
Van Richten goes, oh yes. And he pulls out from his bag the sort of big wooden
I
box.
just need to.
And you see all of these different chemicals and empty vials. He goes,
Perfect. Thank you. Scoop some up. Can you put this in the bag of withholding? Thank
I
you.
withholding.
I'm gonna always call it the bag of withholding.
yeah. It's now its unofficial name.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Is it called the bag of holding?
What is this? The IRS? The bag of withholding?
Okay,
Yeah.
it's always gonna be withholding.
Yeah.
I'm married to a tax man. What can you expect?
So what are y'all doing?
Well, I kind of want to push on if y'all think you can make it.
Oh,
I
agreed.
can make it.
Okay. Yeah, so you all continue on up the dunes, down the dunes. They sort of have these sort of big sweeping, some of them, are maybe 10, 20 feet, some of them 40, 50 coming straight up. And sort of as you crest the peak, you're like, okay, don't know how stable this dune is. In fact, one of the biggest ones, I'd like for everyone to make me dexterity saving throws.
What?
I'll be in the back to catch anybody if they fall. Because I'll just fly after.
30-20.
11.
So two people lose their footing as they're climbing up this. One of them is actually Strahd. For just a second,
Embarrassing.
you see him slip, and he sort of levitates in the air for a second, and comes up to the top of the dune. The other one is Matilda, who
Okay.
does not levitate.
I will catch Matilda.
And you see her tumbling ass over tea kettle, just doop,
It's
doop,
these
doop, doop,
damn
doop, doop.
hippie shoes.
And yeah, Avros swoops down, catches you, and brings you up to the top.
Thank you.
From then on, though, the rest of them are sort of slow and
I
tumbling.
mean, if there was a hill that tall, like, I know if somebody's got a shield, we just.
Right?
If anyone has a grasshopper's hind leg, I can give us the jump ability.
So, my general rule is if your spell component doesn't have a cost associated with it, something like that,
Yeah.
you have it.
Okay, cool beans.
So, you all continue on. It is bitingly cold. It seems like it's just getting colder. I'd like for you all to make Constitution saving throws.
Constitution.
Dirty 20.
Does a 22 pass?
Yes.
18.
Yes.
I'm going to use.
I can't wait to get one more level so I get 5 points to make this not as terrible.
I'm going to use my
way.
amulet, because that was not a great one.
Bark skin.
That is a solid 10.
Just enough? Yeah. So all of you, especially Avros, suddenly just feel this cold seep into you. But you all shake it off. You're able to kind of keep your your movement going.
Nice and cozy.
I suppose so. If
If
it's
anything, that metal would sap the heat from your body.
yeah, it'd suck it out. Yeah. No, but you all keep going. Yeah, like I said, it takes about 4 or 5 hours. It's now well into the night. There is no movement on the dunes. You all keep your eyes around. It's almost as disconcerting as as traveling, because now there is no noise. It is dead silent other than your own footsteps. But you all keep going, and eventually, after another, let's say 5 hours from when you started, you see off in the distance what appears to be a sort of doorway, with like it's just sort of sticking out of the dunes.
It's time for you to tell us about this place. Like,
Yeah, I
what
was just thinking the same thing.
Oh well, Esmeralda and I did not spend a lot of time here. We merely kind of really just passed through. We did stop at the trading post. The name of it even escapes me now. But it is really just a desert all around, all the way across. Although I did hear one of the merchants say that underneath the dunes there are rooms and tunnels of tombs, sort of as a way to kind of bypass and get around the dunes, because most people do not wish to travel on the dunes. During the day it's rather treacherous. Sandstorms and the like. But the whole area is ruled over by this sort of cruel pharaoh. Again, didn't catch his name. Like I said, I was only passing through.
Why was this the one that you thought would be fun?
I don't know. Didn't get a chance to look around it last time. Thought it might be useful.
Avros, would you want to detect magic and see if there's like any hidden doors, trap doors, aside from
I'd be
this
happy to do
obvious
that.
door?
Yeah. So you come up and you cast Detect Magic, and you get a strong sense of abjuration from the door itself.
Oh, we're close to the door. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say if you're close enough.
Yeah.
Can I open the door?
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
Do you?
wait.
Wait for the goddamn.
Do you open the door?
I'm gonna open the door.
Open the door. Get on the floor. Make me a con save.
Get on the floor, make me. Open the door, get on the floor, make me a con save.
Exactly.
Yes!
Can I use my advantage to make him re-roll that?
No! $26.
So this door has a simple handle that you can pull, and there's a really thin bit of rope around the handle. But it seems obvious that it pulls and opens this way. You pull it, and there
Shot and fucking.
is this wave of sick green smoke that comes out, and it fills your lungs. You take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
And-
is that what they refer to as the dank ass kush?
Yes!
God damn it. No. And you are poisoned.
Oh, shit!
Judy's over here making jokes and my husband's
Yep.
dying.
My bad.
Barrington,
Yeah.
if you have a poison antidote, don't give it
Oh, I
to him
do.
for a minute. Don't
I
give
do.
it to him for
Please.
a minute.
I don't.
Make him suffer.
I think I have
He's
something
got to
that-
learn.
What'd you do?
He
Poison.
is poisoned.
I don't know what that means exactly.
I believe you just take damage every turn.
So I think that's I wanted it to be that, but apparently that's like Pokemon.
And worms.
But if I remember right, I've got statuses here. Where are you? Poisoned.
Oh, so I can detect it.
Yeah. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
How long?
You don't know.
Can I give him? Would Goodberry work?
Does it remove poison?
Well,
Sounds like a no.
Don't think it does.
No.
no.
Yeah.
He just gains a hit point back anyway.
Yeah.
And
So
this is exactly why I said wait for the rest of the goddamn team.
I'm just gonna open the door still.
yeah, you've done so. Yeah. The green gas dissipates and you see stairs leading down into an underground chamber.
I'm gonna go just start walking.
I'm gonna kick him down it if he goes down those stairs. I'm dead serious.
You
Oh,
do so?
Ryan, wait.
I would like for you to make an attack roll.
Oh, it's an unarmed strike against someone who has a 22 AC. Good luck. You will not make that.
And I would like for you to make a dexterity saving throw.
At disadvantage.
No, regular roll.
Oh, that 20.
Not a disadvantage. Oh yeah, disadvantage. Yeah, because you're poisoned.
So it was a 7. I think it's +1, isn't it?
I would love it had you rolled a nat 1 on that second roll.
Oh, I would have had it. I would have.
Yeah. Okay. And what was your attack roll?
15.
So you miss.
Wait.
You take a
Is it? Do I get any pluses for that?
your strength.
I don't. Oh, 16.
Yeah. So you take a wild swing at him, and Orion it just glances off your armor. But in doing so, you trip down these stairs, and you all suddenly hear this cacophonous ting 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 pump pump ting tong tong ting tong tong
That's Orion.
thud.
Yeah, that's him.
But you recover. You don't take any damage.
All right. Well, that quells my fear of the steps being booby trapped.
Yep, that was my thought too.
Yes, I suppose not.
Can I get a new husband at this point?
I'll thunder wave this motherfucker down.
Becky, you okay?
Strahd and Van Richten are both just sighing.
I am too. I really am.
Constant,
Can y'all tell that I'm the smart one now?
deep sighing.
I'll go down next.
Okay, you do so.
All you guys gotta do is give me the
Wait,
lead.
down
We
or
can
up?
leave them like we can.
Down or up?
Down.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so it's probably you can it's dark at the very bottom. It's pitch black. You can't actually see Orion down there.
I'll cast dancing lights.
Yeah, they boop, 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 down, you fall. You see Orion's splayed spread eagle at the bottom. He eventually slowly gets up.
You all right, buddy?
Yeah, fine, mostly.
Dummy.
Pride's a little hurt, but I guess someone
As it
fucking
should
is
be.
trying to try and kill me.
Yeah.
I will keep detect magic up, and I will try to go to the front of the pack and
Yeah.
see for any more traps if we decide to not camp at the bottom of the stage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use magical tinkering, and I'm gonna put light on all 4 of us.
Okay. Yeah.
She just summoned the globs of light.
Yeah. So there's lights all over. Everyone has lights on them.
Lit
There are drift
AF.
globes all around. You guys are lit up like a goddamn fireworks show, just coming down into this thing. And eventually Strahd goes, "Okay, I guess if we're doing this," and he pulls out a torch. The
You know what we
old-fashioned
need?
way.
Some daylight.
And I'll just throw him like I can cast.
Yep.
I also can cantrip cast light.
All right, I think we're lit up.
Yes.
So I would like to. So what do we see
Yeah.
around?
So what you see now is you see this sort of long stone tunnel that leads off and then makes a hard right.
Avros, you want to lead this?
Oh, I don't know, Ryan. Do you think that's a good? Yes. I will take the lead. At this point, we've been up for like 18 hours.
Yeah,
19?
probably closer to like 21, 22. You guys are getting tired.
Whenever anybody's ready to stop, but I'll keep detect magic up and I'll just walk along slowly
Should
as
we
I can.
go out of here and go back up, or should we keep going through?
And Van Richten goes, "I don't know how long this goes. This could go for hours."
Okay, let's go back up. Long rest outside. then go
It's
back
so
in.
cold out there, though. I think we should long
Is it-
rest in here.
Yeah, you do. You feel that it's not as cold in here.
Oh, then yeah, we're sleeping in here then.
We can cuddle.
No.
Come here, big man.
I'm gonna turn into
Yes.
Strahd and try and cuddle with Avros.
So,
I
but,
will legitimately Eldritch Blast you.
so perhaps we rest here.
Yes.
Is this the idea? Okay.
yes.
Okay. Very good. If I might make a suggestion, because again we're at the tunnel, perhaps Strahd at one end, myself at the other, and the rest of us in between, and each of you take watches.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. Very
I'll
good.
take first watch.
Okay. So yeah, so you each again sort of I guess you keep your drift globes sort of floating around. Judy?
Yeah.
Or your
the light-
dancing
yeah,
lights,
Sorry,
yeah.
you said globe. I thought you were
I
saying-
did,
I
yeah,
have the
yeah,
drift
Yeah.
globe.
yeah. Are you using your drift globe too?
Well, no, I'm just using the cantrip
Okay.
lightning off of it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
release it unless I need to.
At one point, Strahd comes up to you. He's like, "You're not using the drift globe. Do you not like it?
I'm using the light ability that it gives me,
It's just because you said,
and then at that point, I'm just gonna pull it out and just.
yeah. He goes, thank you. Whatever. I didn't want to make a thing of it. I just anyway.
I'm
From us
loving
just
how
assume that.
Strahd is just insecure little thing.
You kind of get that sense from him. Again, with your
Yeah.
kind of passive insight, he seems very out of his element. Yeah. Okay.
Are you okay, Strahd?
So we're long resting. So do we?
Oh yeah, no, I'm
You seem
good.
uncomfortable. New place.
It's a new place, and I just don't know how my abilities are going to be different
You mean
here.
you're not top dog and you're kind of aware of it?
Not necessarily.
Let's not make the very.
I
powerful
am
vampire.
still very competent.
Oh yeah, you are still very powerful and competent, but
But I am
you're not in your kingdom.
perhaps a little wary,
Okay.
just cautious.
Okay, so anyway, it's my first watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perception check. Yes. The rest of you bed down.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah. You have your ears up, and the only thing you hear is the occasional puffing of Strahd's cigar as he lights up a fresh one, and nothing else. This place is dead silent. And your watch passes without incident. Who are you waking up?
I'll wake up Avros.
Okay. Make your perception check.
Actually, I would like to, before I stay down in the tunnel for for the entirety of watch,
Mhm.
I'd like to fly back up and see if we do decide to go out. If I can, oh well, it's dark right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'll stay.
Probably
down.
limited
Okay.
visibility.
Yeah.
No, natural 20.
Okay. Yeah. Again, dead silent. Other than now, you hear the occasional page turning of Strahd's tome, as it's sort of even the sound of pages turning echoes off of the stone walls.
I'll wake up Matilda.
Okay. Perception check.
Huh?
Perception check.
Oh.
Here. Eric.
8.
Okay. You're tired.
Yeah.
You aren't happy about getting woke up, and a couple of times you feel yourself dozing off, and every time you do, you hear, "Psst." Hey.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. That's why
He
you're
goes
the
back
great
to his
one.
book. Yeah. But nothing of interest happens. We wake up next.
Do you want to take the watch, Strahd?
Nah, wake up, Orion.
Okay. Get up, Orion. Get
But
up.
let
Get up.
me
Get up.
watch.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Get up, get up, get up!
By the way,
Kick him.
she legitimately sounds like that when she's trying to wake me up. in
I
the
do
morning.
actually in the mornings. Strahd, you really want to freak him out?
Yeah.
He's gonna think you're me.
I got this.
Nah.
Ah!
He goes, hey,
What?
I just wanted to wake you up. And he sort of gently caresses your face.
Honey, there's too many people around for that.
I'm gonna go
No,
curl
no,
up
no.
next to him. Around for what?
You suddenly realize there are two straws on you.
Kinky.
Get up. Get up and go. Go take your watch, John or Orion.
Stepped
Go,
on my
go.
joke. He goes back and sits and huff.
I thought it was funny.
Thank
You
you.
did great.
Thank you. And yeah, you take your watch. Make a perception check.
9.
9. Again, you're tired, a little freaked out from the double straw encounter. Tried to not let it get to you, but it was a little weird. And you aren't focused, but nothing of import happens. And you all feel yourselves naturally wake up. Sorry,
Strahd, you want to mess with Avros a little bit?
I do, yeah.
Here's what you do. You get like 3 inches from his face. When he wakes up, he'll have a reaction to it.
Okay, watch this. And you see him float up. And he floats parallel
Oh no.
with Avros. And eventually you all feel your circadian rhythms begin to wake you up. Avros. Your eyes open, and you see the smiling face of Strahd von Zarovich. Mouth wide, teeth
Eldritch
bared.
Blast. I instinctually just.
You feel he casts counterspell.
That's fair. But
You feel you feel the spell in your hands. He goes,
I want to try to like use my wings to just like flight me like out front. And just,
scrooting across the stone floor. Yeah, easily done. But you all wake up, and you now have the full benefits of a long
Is
rest.
he still poisoned?
You are no longer poisoned.
Thank
Damn.
God.
Yep.
I'm gonna fly out to. I'm gonna let everybody know, and I'm gonna go up top, and I'm gonna do another look around and see if we do decide to not follow this tunnel, if there's anything else that we can see.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. So you go back up. It's not hard. You go up the stairs. You open the door, and it feels like there's a sand blaster and oven. Just sand just blows in, almost closing the doors back on you. You push it out, and you see just sand whipping around all over.
Just gonna close that again. We don't need to go out.
You all hear the thud of the doors closing again.
Going out's not a good idea. There's a sandstorm.
Yeah, probably not wise. So, shall we?
Yeah.
All the
Alrighty.
way through is through.
Only way through is through.
But I will take the lead, and I will keep detect magic up at all times.
Okay. You do so. So the path turns a hard right immediately. You go down. What's your marching order? No one set it up here.
Avros wants to be in front for some.
I'll take the rear.
I just don't
We'll
want
see how
you
we
to
are.
be in the front.
Why?
You cannot be trusted, Orion.
Why?
You know what?
You know why, Orion.
Yep. All right. So you walk on just a little bit. Are you being stealthy? What are you guys doing?
It's a good
Just
question.
walking? How are you guys
Do
moving?
we want to move stealthily or just bold? We don't care.
If we're gonna be stealthy, I need to be at the back.
I feel like we don't need to be stealthy right now.
I'll stay like 30 feet ahead, and I'll try to be stealthy.
Okay. Cool. So you're 30 feet ahead. Everyone's 30 feet back. Avros, I would like for you to make a stealth check.
I would like to use my advantage, please.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, use your yeah.
So much better. The first one was a natural one.
Oh, very good.
This one is a 21.
21. You feel very, very sneaky as you're sort of creeping along the hallway. I'd like for you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
14 plus 3, so 17.
Yeah. Creeping. You're creeping. And you hear grumble, grumble. And you look down and instinctively jump back just at just a split second before the floor underneath you crumbles down into a pit. And underneath it you see these spikes, these punjies pointing up, these sharpened sticks all at the bottom. You go, oh.
Not ideal. Is the entire floorway path, like, is there no way forward now?
No. So there's only like a 5x5 section of the floor. So it's wall to wall, but it's only about 5 feet long.
A somewhat jumpable distance.
Yeah, it's
How the hell
It
would
maybe
Van Richten
tougher
make
for
a
some of
jump?
you.
Huh?
How could Van Richten jump?
It's his wheelchair. He can do whatever. But we're talking
But
about
I'll-
jumping something that's Liz's height. So I mean,
I'll gesture to the people and be like, "Careful, there's a hole. We gotta get over it."
Oh, okay. Very good. So you're all on this side of the punchy pit at this point. What do you all do?
I'll help across anybody who feels they need it.
Okay, so who's going first?
I will.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a dexterity check.
Okay. That's on the side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's actually a safe spot.
But it's just
It's
a
the
check.
top box.
Just a check.
Top left.
Yeah, but that's a saving throws.
Yeah,
That's
this
what
is
you need.
no. This is just a check.
Oh, it's a check?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when it-
18.
Yeah. So you all watch Matilda as she nimbly jumps across this 5-foot gap. I'd like for you to make me a dexterity saving throw now.
Fuck you.
Oh no.
Oh, nat 20.
So you jump across, and something in your brain goes, hit the deck, and you drop down as these arrows
Fuck this.
all shoot across on either side of you. You stand up. Okay.
Fuck this.
Who's next?
I will go.
Okay.
In his big armor.
Will you help him
Do what?
to get across? Because you're on the other side now.
You can do it.
Yes, you may make your dexterity check with advantage. If there's anyone you're not helping, just let me know.
Okay.
15. 19.
Make sure you run first.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
Run.
yeah,
and jump.
you all
Seeing I
see
glide.
you all see Orion step back and hear clunk, 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 boom, as he lands across the other side.
And then I'm gonna tell you to duck, just in case.
Yeah.
Stay
You
low.
duck. Nothing happens.
No goose?
No goose.
Okay, who's next?
I'll go.
Come on, Judy.
Okay. With advantage.
Judy.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Dexterity check.
Oh, yours is good.
17.
Yeah. You all see Judy step back. Da-dunk. As she lands across.
Okay, whose turn is it now? You coming, big
So
guy?
yeah, it's Avros, Van Richten,
Avros
and
can fly
Strahd.
across.
You fly across?
Well, yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna wait to see if Van
Yeah.
Richten needs any help.
Yeah. And so Van Richten and Strahd both look at each other for just a moment and realize that now would be a great time to off the other one.
Oh.
What?
And they both look at each other and have a subtle nod of each one deciding not to do it. And Strahd picks up Van Richten's wheelchair, floats up, and floats across the punji pit
I was really hoping that was gonna be what happened.
and sets him down.
And I will of course just.
Yeah.
And I'll take the lead again, and this time I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself,
Okay.
which gives me resistance to piercing, slashing, and
Is Blade Ward concentration?
it is not.
Okay, good. Cool. Yeah, so you you keep going and you're walking along, and again the path turns a hard right. A hard left this time. And your detect magic pings in the next room.
So, every step. What kind of magic does it feel like?
You would sense that its school is conjuration.
Not good, not bad. All right. You're up, bud.
What?
So yeah, do you he calls you up for, do you go to the front of the line?
Yeah, why? Oh, so now something's up there. Now you're like, oh no.
I am better for scouting. You're better with dealing with it.
Okay, fine. Valid point. I'll take the lead.
Okay. You go into this room, and it's functionally empty. It's probably 20 feet long by 10 feet wide. And at the far end, there is a big circle set into the wall in stone. And in front of it are 6 gems. What do you do?
There's 6 of us, 6 gems.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna
Don't do it.
inspect those gems. Like,
Okay.
is there?
You go up, and detect magic isn't going off on the gems. Detect magic seems to be going off on the circle.
Okay, then I'll warn everybody of that. The circle's got some fuckery.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at, as I said, I'm gonna look and study all 6 of those gems. Like, is there? Are they any bit remotely booby trapped? Is there anything that would lead?
Make an investigation check.
Van
I will
Richten, do
eat
you
him.
know what these might be about?
And Van Richten looks at him and goes, "Oh, I don't know."
we get advantage because
Nope.
I said I would help him.
Oh, you're helping him? Oh, yeah, then yeah, you get advantage.
14.
14.
10
Yeah.
twice.
You look at them, and you notice what you see about them is that they're all different colors. You see orange, yellow, green, red, blue, purple. But you don't notice any sort of booby traps, anything about them. In fact, you even take a second and cautiously flick one. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna study the door because I just for some reason envision this thing closing on us.
So there's no door coming from the way you came. It's an open
I'm gonna
hallway.
study the doorway to see if there's any way it could like shut on us.
So you see that's a circle on the wall. There's no doorway.
It's literally just
I
this
think he
tunnel.
means like the tunnel.
This tunnel led into this room.
Yeah, I understand that. But
He just wants to make sure that that
okay. You make sure it's not
tunnel-
going to collapse behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go
seal
back.
off.
You go back, and I'm going to let your investigation carry. You look around. It seems as structurally sound as anywhere else you've been.
Is there another way
Out.
of this room?
Doesn't seem to be.
So we've got to make a decision here. Do we want to try to activate this circle, or leave and try to just find somewhere else?
What if we touch the circle?
If you
What
want
if
to, I'm
each
not
of
going to
us
stop
touch
you.
a stone?
Yeah, there's 6 of us, 6 stones. Why don't we just each of us grab a stone?
Well, first off,
Not Eldritch Blast. Don't leave.
Eldritch
no.
Blast.
Elder Vampire God
Uh-huh.
and Smart Wizard Man, do either of y'all have any idea what any of this could be for?
So Van Richten goes up and is quiet for a minute. And Strahd leans back against the wall. He goes, "Oh no, I've got it figured out. But I just want to see if you guys got it."
Ah, excellent. Is he lying?
Are we supposed to?
Make an insight check.
You don't know fuck about shit.
I rolled a 14. Okay.
Oh, it was a 14? I thought it was a 4.
No, there's a one there.
You're gonna play the rule of cool with each other. Liz and I would never rat out each other's
I know,
dice
right?
We
rolls.
don't rat each other out.
No, John literally just said you rolled a 4.
I can't see the 1 because it's
So why are you looking?
Well, I look at his dice. That's
Liz
cool.
and I play a blind eye when we roll.
Anyway, what was it?
Insight.
Obviously, we are the
17.
superior friends.
So he is very confident and typically hard to read, but he seems pretty sure of himself in this moment.
6 stones, 6 people. Let's grab each grab a stone.
Well, wait. Are we supposed to put them in some kind of order, or like, is there any
Does
These
anyone
are-
have
these
like
are
a
set-
gold
These are set
big
in
gold
the...
hand piece or
Yeah.
something that would maybe have like the stones and lead in set
Oh,
into them?
Are these
Duh.
set
I would do
somewhere,
naughty
or
things to Thanos,
are they just
honestly.
laying on the ground?
So
Yeah,
they're
Daddy,
laying,
yeah.
or they're all set on this kind of small dais in front of the circle with sort of 6.
I don't know what's happening.
There are 6 small holes in the circle now that you've come up on it.
That they are not in.
But they are not in. They are set on a table in front of it.
Okay.
exactly what those characters do?
Would you like to share with the class?
A-B conversation. Please see your way out before E and D have to F you up.
So, what do you all do?
I'm gonna start. Since they're
Hanging
on the
around.
gems are on the table, I'm gonna start trying to putting them in the.
Please
Okay.
stop. I'm getting the disapproval look from Ambrose right
It's not
now.
disapproval.
Okay.
It's curiosity.
So, Orion, you go up. What order are you putting them in?
Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv,
That
that
sounds
bitch.
like, that sounds like a good.
Okay, so you find red, orange, yellow, green, blue,
Indigo?
purple,
That's violet.
and there's a moment of silence, and then there's a rumbling, and the circle goes, and this teleporty, cool purple energy suddenly appears there.
Make an end portal? Like what?
You don't know?
Is it wide enough for us to go through?
And Strahd looks at you and goes, "I'm impressed. It was an elementary level puzzle. I did not think you would get it."
Well, I was the one that got it, so
That's not a very, like,
I'm a-
complicated puzzle.
I'm
It
gonna
is
walk
not.
up and just Put my hand in it, pull my hand out. My hand okay?
Yeah. You
Put your right foot in, you take your right foot
Put
out.
you-
Put your right foot in, and you
shake
shake
it
your
all
hands
out.
out.
okay, your hand's fine.
Oh,
And you turn yourself around, and that's
That's
what it's all about. Hey! What if
Anyway.
Hokey Pokey? It really is what it's
Anyway.
all about.
Orion, you want to jump in?
What?
I'll go.
How about this? I'll jump. I'll jump through if you put a rope on me to you.
I'll just go.
Fair.
I'm just volunteering to
No,
go.
Matilda's already jumped through. I mean,
Yeah.
Orion.
Do you go through?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna jump
Matilda.
through.
Matilda, as you're all talking, right
Yeah.
through. Who's next?
I
I'll
guess.
go in,
Yeah, and then it'll
chasing
be
my wife like.
Yeah.
Don't
no, wait.
do it!
Yeah, you go through.
Judy, Littleton, like you guys coming?
Oh yes, of course.
All right, and I'll go.
Yeah, you all, each of you through, and you find yourself in an identical-looking chamber with the circle now behind you, with this tunnel leading forward. And you go, wait, did we just come back the way we came?
Or did we go to like a mirror world?
I'm very confused.
I feel like this is just a way to like teleport in between places, and like depending on if you put the white gem in this spot versus this spot, it'll take you to this place or this place.
Huh.
And so I'm gonna just take all the gems.
Okay. Yeah. So as soon as you do, you start picking them out. The second you take one out, it goes.
Obviously, I'm gonna wait till everybody's through.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Then-
closes back up.
Hold on to these because these might be like teleportation gems. Well, no, you said the gems themselves felt like no magic.
Yeah, they don't feel like they're magic.
Are they? Do they look like gemstones? Like valuable?
Are they righteous?
We might need
You
to
can make an
we might
investigation
need
check.
To get out this way, though.
And then we'll have the gemstones. We
Yeah,
don't
so
wanna
I'm
make
just saying,
sure
don't
they
sell
disappear.
them.
What was that?
Investigation.
9.
You're not a jeweler. You don't know.
Fair.
They could be glass. They could be diamonds. They could be rubies. Who knows? Okay. Yeah. So you all look down the hallway, unsure if this is even the way that you've just come. But you all continue on in the stone catacombs of Hak-Arir.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Matilda's feeling herself because everything that she's done lately, she's done pretty well.
Yeah.
So she's a little cocky and she's just gonna take off in front of the group.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You go. You're doing great. Make a dex save.
I figured this was coming.
Oh, I was gonna say if you throw ball bearings down the hallway.
19.
Yeah, you again with amazing grace notice a small tripwire and step back from it before you step on it.
And what happened when we stepped on it?
Do you step on it?
Oh no! I thought you said like she took a step back
She
before
stepped
she
away
stepped.
from it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
so
you
she
meant
steps
like
back.
she just pulled herself back and then used her foot to just be like.
I'm gonna step over it and tell everyone, watch out!
You all do so. We're approaching an hour, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. But you guys continue on in the catacombs of Hak-Arir, and that's where we're gonna end the episode.